Well, well, good morning, everybody. It's whatever time you are up. We are in lockdown, as you know. So for everybody, it's a bit depressing. So I make these videos to sort of lift our spirit. Been doing some editing and some work. Hopefully, my towel don't blow in the pond. Anyhow, so covers are off, as you can see. I took these off yesterday because this is bank holiday weekend, and it's probably, some of you may sort of say, oh, it's a bit cold at night and temperatures are not up and all them sort of jazz. Well, you need something to cheer your spirits up. Plus, daytime temperatures is 19. Now, when I built this pond, I also put super thick insulation, that is, on the fiberglass around the pond, which means that it holds heat really well. Obviously, a lot of the heat would release from the surface. But if I don't open these covers soon enough, I end up chasing the temperatures, meaning that I may have the temperature, like now it's set at 19.2, but in the daytime, because of the sun, it will go up to 19.5, 19.6, which, as you keep koi, you know, 0.2 is really the movement you want, and then drop back down. So I'm constantly chasing on the thermostat the temperature. So I take the covers off to sort of stop that, the chasing of that temperature in that way. So anyhow, oops, sorry, fingers in the way. So I've got my Mr. Saki sinking food, and I wanted to show you guys how crazy these koi are on this, and they've been getting this all day mixed into that, but this came out this morning about an hour ago full, and they just go crazy. So if I chuck that in, you would see what I mean. It's like you ring the dinner bell, and bear in mind they are full. This is not their first feed. This, like I said, that cup has been full this morning, and that machine has gone off about 3 times already for today. Temperature is around 19 Celsius, but you can see that they do love Mr. Kentaro's food, which, if you follow these YouTube channel subscribers, you would have noticed that we gave away some from Keith at Koi Water Barn. So if you call him, there's an offer now on where they're doing some deals on this food. So I would encourage you to get it, just to try it for yourself. I've only had it for a little while, so but the fish love it. All right. And also, I got to say thank you to all of those who subscribe, because now I've hit the magic 1,000. I don't know what that means, really, but it's 1,000 subscribers onto this Rasta Koi channel. So there's also a giveaway from Chris at Kitsu Koi. You have a chance of winning a 4.5 kg tub of Takazumi koi food. So Chris is gonna get me the questions, aren't you, Chris? I've been waiting for these questions for a month now. Well, kidding, it feels like a month. But he can't get off his backside and get it done. So as long as he gets me the questions, I would ask you the questions. You can post your answer. We'll pick the answer out of a hat, and you would see who the winner is. Chris will send you the food directly in that way. So keep subscribing and keep checking back, and we shall have this video uploaded hopefully shortly. So let me sign out for this side. So I want to give you a different angle, because for those of you who've been watching this video, you would have only noticed from the front because of the covers. Well, now the covers are off. You can see where I put the food. If you wonder why I have the plastic there, have a look at the length of the arm that protrudes and the ledge, and it's literally snug on, so it always builds up a little bit of food there. So that plastic serves 2 purposes, one of which is it keeps slugs from getting into there. I hate slugs in koi food. Slime, koi food builds up, blocks the feeder, not good. Secondly, it channels all the food straight into there. And the reason why there's an air stone, it's not because I need air, it's so that when the food disperses, as you can see, it's the sinking food and floating food, it pushes it away. If you don't have an air stone, they sort of crash into it and split their fins and all sort of jazz like that. So this is another angle of the pond, you can see there. He's always watching over the pond, I guess. Okay, I'm going to show you how these fish feed on Mr. Sakai's sinking pellets. Alright, watch this. Never seen anything like it. They've got a taste for this thing. They rush into this. No matter how much I throw in, they absolutely hammer it. And I mean, I'm throwing some big handful. There's a, you know, I've brought out this cup full this morning, full to overflowing. And as it hits the water, you can see, as it starts going down, once they know it's there, they turn and they burn. They just really lay into it. So it seems like they like the taste, and so far it's I mean, it's only been early doors, but as far as I can go at water quality and DOC in the water and stuff like that, no problem. The fish seems to digest it okay. It's, I think, 35% protein, maybe 38, something like that. So it's not up to 40%, but I think it's good where it is. So yeah, watch the space. I'll probably feed this a bit more. Interestingly enough, I noticed one of the fish in here that was quite thin when it came in, and it could be because of its thing, but that's really bodying up well. But this, they're doing really good. And my asagi that everybody asks about, is it for sale? Can I buy it? Well, it's Yuji Tanaka's #1 asagi, and it's absolutely mint. And like I said before, everything in here is for sale if you have the right money. Not cheap, because I don't buy cheap fish necessarily. So if you have the right money, it could be yours. But they absolutely love Mr. Kentaro Sakai food. See, they know the sound of it hitting the water as well. So, and I think today I would probably take the covers off the pond. This weekend meant to be pretty warm anyway. So we have another food giveaway, not Sakai's food, but Takazumi. Some of you would know Takazumi. It's a food that's been around for a while, and Chris at Kitsu Koi is going to be giving you a chance to win a 4.5 kg tub of Takazumi food. It's good food. Lots of high-end hobbyists feed Takazumi, and it's been around in the market for a long time. I reckon about 8 years, maybe. And yeah, so you're going to have a chance to win a 4.5 kg tub later on. I just love seeing their reaction on this food. And I've already had, I mean, it's already come up to lunchtime, and I've already had, I think, 4 feeds from the machine. So it's not like they're hungry. They obviously like the taste of this thing. So yeah, like, subscribe, and if we could get up to 2,000 subscribers, I think we're close to 1,000. But the more we get, the more I can do, and the more incentive it is to get some giveaway for you guys, as guys who subscribe. Okay, peace out. Okay, so feeders just went off. Thought I'd show you how they feed on the bottom first, because I've got a mixture of sinking pellets and the floating type, and they really like this Kentaro sinking pellet, so they tend to go for that first, and then once that is out the way, they will slowly make their way to the top. So for those of you would asking about the giveaway, here you go. So here are the 2 questions. Make note of them. Number 1, what year was Kitsu Koi founded? So what year was Kitsu Koi founded? And then the second question, what mix is the sinking floating? So there's a sinking floating ratio given by Takazumi. I'm sure if you look on Kitsu Koi's website, you can get those answers. So first one is, what year was Kitsu Koi founded? And second one, what mix is the winter Takazumi food? So answer those questions. Make sure you put your name so we could put you into the draw, and then once you are the winner, I'd let you know, and then Kitsu Koi Chris would contact you to arrange a delivery so you can get your food. I think it's a 4.5 kg tub of food, and it's great the dealers supporting hobbyists in this sort of times that we're in by giving away a bag of food or tub of food, and in turn you subscribers and hobbyists should also support the dealers, whichever dealer is of your choice. Just be good to support them in these times, because there's no one going through the doors, and you would need pond medicine and food, and I know a few of them has fish out of quarantine. I know Chris Kitsu Koi has fish out of quarantine ready to go. I know Koi Waterban also have fish out of quarantine ready to go, and I think, maybe wrong, but I think they are shipping again, so you could get fish. If that's the way you like to get your fish, you can arrange your overnight courier service. The dealers arrange this for you, and mostly everybody's home now, so your fish would be there on arrival for you. So hopefully you win, and if you win, like I said, like and subscribe. Once I get over the 1,000 mark, I think I'm close enough to it, but once we get over it, we could do some live videos. That is, you can ask questions, we could talk about koi in that way. So these videos are just done as a way of fun and understanding koi ponds in themselves. So I'm just going to do a little bit of walk around to the pond so you can see what's going on here. And like you could see, they would tend to graze on the bottom first, and then now they will slowly start making their way to the top and get the last of the floating pellets on the top. So their preference is to sink in, and you know, koi are designed to feed off the bottom. And once you have clear water, it's not a problem. If there's smaller fish, they can feed off the bottom easier. Some of my larger fish here, the ones good in the bottom there, it's probably 87, 88 cm, so they struggle at that size to feed for any length of time off the top. They're a bit more comfortable on the bottom, and you could see them grazing there off the bottom in that way. So hopefully the next time the camera is out, we might get to that mark where we can do a live stream and you can ask questions, we can answer the questions online on YouTube. But I'm still new to all this thing, so hopefully I'll be able to figure it out soon enough. So a few cutaway shots of the pond for you, and you can see they're just mopping up the last bit of the food on the surface. There's still ones on the bottom looking for any remnants of the sinking food, which is there. I have it in the feeder, but I always bring a cup out, and early in the morning I like to feed them a couple handfuls of pure sinking food. Mainly the big girls pick them up first, but like if I show you now, you would see what I mean. They all go mad on it. Once this hits the water, you could see they'll turn and burn. They're gonna get into there and destroy that food. So I think today is April the 4th, and it's a day for the competition. There you can see they've destroyed that bit of food. They're just picking up the last bits of it. That's there. So enjoy.